Hello, hello. What's up? We got a tutorial. We're doing a tutorial for you guys. Let me get this pulled up. Make sure everything's working right. Is that going through my speakers? All right, there. All right. Tutorial, bro. I'm gonna give it a minute. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. What up, Chris? What up, Chris? You're always here with those thumbs up. Look at you. High speed. All right. This is something I thought about today with one of my newest bundles that I've made. It's nothing like crazy, but this one here with the scrolled out Magpul Pmag. I made a similar one for the AK. Let me know if y'all can hear me good. I'm tired, so I'm not like overly loud this evening. But I want to show y'all something that's in this that a lot of y'all may not be aware of, which I think is pretty cool. And so, let me get my big head out of here. All right, like I said, this one quick and easy, quick and sweet, whatever. All right. So in the files for this one, you'll see here, I don't know how hard it is to see, but there's a folder called blank templates. And if you open the AI file on that one, it'll pull this up. And I included the, just as you see here. But one thing y'all may not be aware of is a quick example first, and then I'll show you something cool you can do with it if you have it on something else. Thanks, Chris. So say you have, this is just an example so you can see where I'm going with it, and I'll show you how to do something if you have it. All right, so here you have this is connected, and you have this is connected, okay? Now, if you double click on either this one or this one, okay, what you can do, I'm a fan of the negative space. I think that's another reason why I want to make this tutorial, because it's kind of cool. All right, so you double click on it, and you're gonna get this like isolation mode. The way you can tell is up at the top. You'll see like the gray bar. Paste whatever you want to put in behind it, and there you go. You can just put whatever, and it works on this one too. And that it enables the window thing. So if some people were like, well, I don't, it's really easy. I make it easy. So one thing I always do say is don't work in your source files. But I'm breaking that rule right now because I'm tired. I don't feel like copying and pasting. But you definitely should not work in your source files. Copy all this into a new folder. If you're not able to like grab onto everything, go to the layers panel. I normally don't do layers, but for this I did. And what I did is on the bottom layer is where all the stuff is that you don't need to click. Also, pardon my allergies, so I'm sniffling. One thing, if you want to, like I said, be good practice, copy and paste this in a new document. Go to your layers panel up here, unlock it, and then you can grab everything. I guess I'll go ahead and do it. File new. I keep forgetting that. Like it's my like that. I get email notifications. That's my email notifications, and like I'll be in the Hobby Lobby, surrounded by like a bunch of creative grandmas in the checkout line, and then one of you guys email me, and they all look at me. I'm like, that's weird. I think it's funny. Euro Trip. If you haven't seen that movie, the classic. All right, so you copy and paste this new document. You don't have to put anything in layers or anything else. You can do the same thing. Double click, and then if you want to, I want to just make a box, and then click off, and there you go. But one thing, because I was working on that AR grip today with the rose, and I'm like, actually, something would be cool. I could make these files and put them up, but I'm not trying to, hawk everything I do. I from the get-go with all this, I've always wanted to, hopefully I'm not stepping on any toes, stream-wise. This is, like I said, be a quick one. But I do believe DLD is awesome. Good dude. I think they're all in Vegas right now. I wasn't able to make it this time, but next year. Alright, so I believe it's in one of my Glock lowers bundle. I don't know if I made a specific standalone one for the let's see. This is the vault, by the way. Some of y'all might be like, give me, I want all those. Me too. Glock lowers bundle. Alright, Rose, yes, okay, so on the first Glock lowers bundle I did last year, I don't remember exactly when, well, in July. Man, it's crazy. Like, that, I just feel like I just made this yesterday. There is a folder in there called Rose Illustration, and it's the rose that I drew. And I included those files in there as kind of like a, little, freebie. So what you can do is, and you can do this with anything, like any of my assets. I'll also do one more thing and show you how you can do it with the patterns. Like I said, I'm a big fan of the negative space. So anyways, so you grab this rose, you can go in here. It doesn't have to be my artwork. You can use this in the new Pmag bundle to do with something that you make or whatever else. So double click, Control V, you just paste it. And then you can get wild with it. You can be like, I want a rose here. Oh. So what I'm gonna do here, Control V. Make it a little bit bigger so you have a little depth. Maybe put it on the side. And what this does is it drops everything into your just makes it easy. So most of y'all are pretty high speed. Y'all should be able to figure this out pretty quickly. I'm not saying you should make a rose Pmag. I just thought it'd be interesting. I'd have to play with the idea for a little bit. There we go. Alright, so one other thing you do, a lot of you guys have my patterns bundle. Alright, let me get back to default here. What up? What up? Everybody's like, what up? I like the RA revolver job. The M200. I don't know just yet. I've been slacking. I still haven't figured out the Cerakote stuff yet. I got it all set up. I just need to do that. Once I know how to finish a firearm, and I can, I don't want to take on commissions and just kind of wing things. So once I start doing that, unless you're talking more just the artwork, but once I'm able to complete a firearm and send it back to a customer and know it's good to go, they don't have to go anywhere else to do anything else with it if they don't want to. It's they're good to go, is when I'll start doing that. Price wise, I have no idea. I should have. I don't know. But if you have a local gun shop with the fiber laser, they more than likely may be one of my customers, and they can also help you out. I definitely recommend checking out your local shops too. But I will be taking on commissions. I need to figure out the Cerakote stuff. There's not enough hours in a day. All right, so where was I? All right, so let's go to the vault again. Patterns bundle. I need to get better at labeling this stuff. I don't know where that's coming from. Someone trying to be cool in their Camaro. Alright. Hang tight. Here we go. Alright, so my newest patterns bundle. Let's go set 2. Open the main file. I want to do that new Rock Island pistol they just came out with. I just called Rock Island a bunch of jabronis on YouTube, I think. And I want to draw one. So, just like with my other patterns bundle, you open up the main set file, you pick the one you want to do. You want to get weird with it. Let's do this one. Copy. And let's go back to this dandy little thing. Paste it in, and then you can delete it. And then you double click. What I would do is I'd double click and I'd make a box. Make it whatever color. Go to your swatches, because once you copy in the pattern, it'll auto load into your swatches. Double click, off it. There you go. And with the red outline, you don't need that. So what I'd recommend is before you do the 6-step prep, like how I show you guys how to prep your artwork, just go to here to your stroke, and then you can turn it off. And I'll remove the outline from it. That's like very like 70s or 80s with their weird. What's that one music video? Going to the Ritz or whatever. That's what it reminds me of for some reason. All right, same thing. Make a box, color it, and then hit that swatch. Make sure, this happens a lot, and I go over this when we check your boxes. If you click the swatch and nothing happens, it's probably because your stroke box is the one you have that you're manipulating. So make sure your fill box is on top of your stroke box. Boom. Going to the Ritz. Let's go. And then you can just turn off the outline for it. And then what you do from here is, I'm like, I like this. I'm going to make this Pmag. Hopefully it's still on the, yeah, okay. I think I'm still live. All right, so you go to File, go to a new document, and now you're gonna do the 6-step prep. I'm like, I like this shit. This shit is nice. One thing I recommend doing is I do recommend doing the negatives, the one color negatives. So right now, you see on the black, I guess I can go back to this. Let's do it here so I don't confuse you guys too much. You see how it's a white background? Let's change that to a green or something. Is this pattern? Oh, I see what I did. Same thing. Didn't check my stroke box. All right, there's that. And then if I wanted to put a color behind it, I'm gonna make a box. Let me see what's going on. Send it to the back. Ah, here we go. I do this a lot. A lot of people ask me, why do you use different colors? So I can see what's going on. So what I did basically is I made a square, rectangle, circle, whatever you want to do. I right-clicked, go to Arrange, and send it back. And I'll send it behind the pattern. And this is going to be the negative. And then we'll do the same thing on this side. And how you send it to the back is, like right here, I click on the pattern, and you hit Control-B if you copied that red box. And then you just hit your arrows, move it down. And all these are separate. Don't ungroup or do anything weird because you may lose the clipping mask or the I don't know the exact I figured this out a few years ago, like by accident, how you can do multiple shapes for masking. It's awesome, but I can't really explain it because I don't know what it is. I just know it works. So paste that in a new document. All right, now 6-step prep, object, expand. Okay. Check your boxes. You want to make sure after you expand that you don't have anything in the stroke box. Now hit merge. And then you want a magic wand for one color. In this case, if you want to do save this in stages to where you have like the two color here. But just so I don't confuse people too much, let's do the magic wand for one color. We're going to do the red. Go up to the top, select, inverse, delete. Now click off onto the artboard. Now when you click the artboard, or when you click the artwork, when we click it, there should be no question marks or nothing crazy in these boxes. There we go. That's how you know it's a one color. Now what I would do is, because I went through the process with both of these selected, ungroup, right click, ungroup, click and drag a box around the top one, hit Control G or right click, group, or edit at the top, and then or is it object? Yeah, object. Click object and group. And then if it's grayed out, that's how you know it's grouped. Do the same thing for the bottom one. Object, group. All right. File, save as. Just making up a whatever name for it. Save. Click here at the top, AI8. Okay. Now, this is how I like proof my work. My dongle don't work. All right, here we go. File, import vector file, whatever that is. All right. Is it gonna hatch? Is it gonna work? Boom! There you go. Cook on peanut oil. And that's how you do it. It's pretty simple. I mean, you could do this with anything. That's vector. And it doesn't have to be mine. So I just wanted to throw this out there. Like, that's what's also included in this bundle. Yeah, it's whatever. I think the AK one is set up the same way. But, like I said, I'm a fan of the negative space. So I was like, yeah, I'll show these guys how to do it. Because I don't know if a lot of you guys know that I made it this way and included it. If you don't want to do it that way, that's cool too. And then, yeah, that's it. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. And if y'all haven't seen the AR grip today, it came out freaking awesome. Yeah, now I need the CR code, that damn thing. But yeah, there's that. I just wanted to show you guys that quick thing, how to use the window tool. Yeah. Oh no. It just drops in. There you go. Have a good one, jabronis.